G'day, ZiggyD here, back with some more Path of Exile news. Torment and Bloodlines will be ending in 2 weeks' time, March 23rd or March 24th, depending on where you live. However, we're not going to be moving straight into Act 4 because the next day, a combined Torment and Bloodline events will be starting. Now, these will be both hardcore and softcore 1 month sort of races for this combined league. I'm really happy we're seeing this. I love when they bring both of the league modifiers together because you start to get some really interesting sort of interactions between them that you couldn't get in the core leagues. For example, a Tormented Spirit flying into a nasty Bloodlines pack and being incredibly rippy. So I'll most likely be playing this 1 month league in hardcore probably because I think it's going to be extra challenging and exciting chasing those Tormented Spirits through those Bloodlines packs. So looking forward to that. Now there will be prizes for both of these hardcore and softcore Torment Bloodlines combined events. They will be similar but different prizes, and it will be possible to jump into both and potentially win both sets of prizes. Now this announcement gives us a bit of a timeline for when Act 4 might be coming. At the very least it means Act 4 is going to be coming in a month and a half's time. Now I expect maybe a little bit longer because there's usually a little bit of downtime between, say, challenge leagues or races and then the start of the next challenge league or the next race. Usually a couple of days to a week's time, so I'm expecting a little bit over a month and a half until the release of Act 4. Now I do fully expect that during this 1 month event, when there's going to be a bit of an upburst in players playing again, people come back to the game, there's a new event, it's always very exciting. I think ZiggyD is then going to take that opportunity to start releasing teasers for Act 4, so I imagine we'll start seeing some more and more significant teasers for what exactly Act 4 is going to be, and some of the new content we're going to be getting in about 2 weeks' time. In a little side piece of news, the totem pole decoration that has been long awaited should be coming later this week as well. This might actually motivate me to get in and potentially do some of those challenges right before the league ends. I don't know. I do like the totem pole decoration. I think it's a rad idea. Now the second piece of today's news is that Rory made a post on what will carry over from the core game to Torment and Bloodlines. Now mostly it's what I expected, some toned down and rebalanced examples of the gameplay moving across into the core game. I expected basically when these leagues were first announced that these mechanics would be rolling over into the core game. They seem like a perfect thing, whereas something like Rampage doesn't really have so much of a place in the core game. Now as far as Torment goes, Tormented Spirits will be carrying over but will spawn less frequently, which is to be expected. They are planning on improving their AI, though it's not exactly certain on when that will be implemented. Tormented Spirits will likely also be added as a lockbox mod, which I think is going to be pretty awesome because opening up a lockbox, having a massive burst of a couple packs, and then having a Tormented Spirit burst appear on top of them means that all of those mobs that spawn are going to be tormented as well at the same time. So that's going to be potentially a massive loot explosion because you're going to be getting the loot from the lockbox, from all of the mobs, and then from all of the mobs that have been tormented as well, which should be pretty awesome. Finally, there will also be a Torment Zana mod, which will allow players to get the Torment-specific unique items that will no longer drop in the base game. Now on the Bloodlines side of things, like Nemesis, Bloodlines mods will be carrying across to the core game. Rory said that they will spawn only occasionally like with the Nemesis mods, so every couple of blue packs you're going to see a Bloodlines mob. Now as with all leagues, Bloodlines will also become a Zana mod, allowing players to find and chance the Bloodlines only uniques as well, which will also no longer drop in the core game. Now here's an interesting little addition, some Bloodlines mechanics will also be converted to endgame map modifiers. Rory jokingly said that all packs have Phylacteral Link, could be an example. At least, I hope that was a joke. So guys, that's it for the news today. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the mods moving over to the core game and the 1 month challenge league and whether you guys will be playing it, and maybe also some expectation hype from Act 4. What do you guys want to see? We've been talking about this a lot on the live stream recently, and I'm predicting one of two things. I'm predicting some sort of like mountains and snow regions, or maybe some like Mines of Moria style delving into some mountains. I'm hoping to see maybe one or maybe a combination of both of those things. I think would be pretty awesome. But what are you guys expecting to see from Act 4? Anyway, that's it for now. I'm ZiggyD, and thanks for watching.